Hi guys, so this is the third time I'm doing this reading. I'm trying to get used to when my camera is going to cut off. So it looks like after 5 minutes it cuts off and I would have to press record again. I just did a reading, and what I was saying is because I feel like I gave you guys a bogus reading in my car yesterday. I wanted to give you a bonus reading, but the reading in the car was amazing. It was really good. But just in case, I'm here again, okay? So I'm going to ask my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors, my grandmother to protect me, my viewers, my listeners, while I tap into their energy to send any negative harm, intentions, projections, ill will back to sender from my pertaining to myself or my viewers. Please send back to sender a million times fold, okay? I'm actually getting over a cold, guys. So I just did a whole reading, okay? I pulled the deck, but the cards fell out kind of when I was shuffling, and it was quite a few, and I just took them. The topic is the outcome of the situation that's currently bothering you, okay? It was a very, very heavy reading. So if I get a chance, I'll pick, because I had put the cards back. I finished the reading. I thought it was recording, but apparently my camera stops recording at 5 minutes, and the reading was probably about 10 minutes. It was not long, but we're going to just ask the same question again and see what comes out. Then I will know if it was a coincidence that the cards came out. Listen, it just happened the same exact way, like this. I'm going to shuffle again. I'm going to shuffle. I want to let them come out, but because they fell out by an accident, and that's exactly what just happened, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Yeah, so the message was the outcome of the situation. It was a very heavy reading, but at the end, basically, it was that, like, basically, you have to go through your emotions. You have to feel everything that you feel. I'm going to leave these. And allow, oh, guys, it was such a good reading. Allow people to do, or things to do what they're going to do. What I'm going to do, I remember the cards that I had. I'm going to pull them. So this is going to be the outcome of a situation that's bothering you, part 2. I have to get back to that reading, and I have to basically finish what I was saying. So let's start a new one of the outcome of the situation. This can be a totally different storyline, okay? Okay. So the outcome of the situation that's bothering you. My spirit is telling me to go back and pull the other cards and continue the reading because I already have half of it recorded, okay? So I'm going to go back and do that. And so this will be part 2 of the outcome of the situation that may be bothering you. So we have transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving on. Then we have, that is with the 6 of Swords. Excuse me. I said in the last reading I was getting over a cold. Trying to get over a cold. So then we have saving money, security, conservation, control, frugality. And then we have fruits of labor with the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Hangman, pause, surrender, letting go, a new perspective, enlightenment. And we have the death endings, okay? So again, just like the reading before, if you see, they may resonate with each other. They're both going to be pretty short. So if you guys want to take a look at both videos, see, yeah, it cut off again. And before it cut off and I kept going and I didn't realize it cut off. So I have to keep an eye on that. But it seems like you're going through a change or a transition. So maybe saving money for this particular situation would be wise, whether it's saving money in this situation or saving money for the future so that you can change your circumstances. Because next we have with the Eight of Pentacles, following the Four of Pentacles, we have saving money, and then with the Eight of Pentacles, we have fruits of labor. So maybe there's going to be some kind of transition that you have to make. You know, and kind of be frugal. You can't spend the way you want to. Like I said, the holidays are coming up. So maybe for the moment, you maybe, let's say, this is hypothetically speaking, you just moved into a new apartment and just moving into a new apartment and you want to save money, but the holidays are coming up, or you want to buy things, but the holidays are coming up. So maybe the whole month of December, you want to save money so that you can reap the rewards of your labor and be financially independent and self-sufficient, okay? We also have pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective. So I see this card, the Hangman, with this deck saying releasing limited thoughts, changing perspective. Because you may think, oh man, I moved into a new apartment, but I'm broke, I don't have no money, I can't even get my kids gifts. But change your perspective, because with you saving and taking a step back, like this one says, pause, surrender. And that's what I thought. Take a step back. Taking a step back, you're realizing, okay, my circumstances don't define me. Yes, I may not be able to buy everything I want for this holiday, but if I step back, I save, just give it a little bit, I'll be able to, you know, stop myself from being in debt. Because you don't want to buy Christmas presents for you, holiday, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah presents for you and everyone else, and then at the end of the day you can't pay your bills or you can't pay the rent for the next month. Because we all know it goes Christmas, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year. All holidays are at the end of the year. So after the celebration, we still have, you know, responsibility. Okay, so don't think of it as if you're in need or this is an unfortunate circumstance. Whatever it might be, I'm using the holidays as an example because I know it's a sensitive time. But whatever it might be with this Hangman card, I'm getting changed perspective. Maybe change the way you're doing things. You know, save, take a step back so that you can, you know, with this Eight of Pentacles, whatever it is that's going on is saying that you will reap the benefits and you will have luxury, self-sufficiency, and financial independence. But for right now, maybe you just have to save money, take a step back, and put things in perspective. And at the end of the deck, we have ending. So I automatically see this as the ending of uncertain circumstances. So anything that's bothering you, anything that's actually making you feel frugal, this is why you are saving, so that you can have the fruits of your labor, so you can reap the rewards of the fruits of your labor and be self-sufficient, okay? So the death is ending this. So whatever situation that may be bothering you is going to come to an end, or it is coming to an end, okay? And it says change, endings, transition, end of a cycle, metamorphosis. So you'll be transitioning. Metamorphosis always gives me butterfly. So this situation may be happening at the moment so that you can transform, so that you can, you know, take a pause and be and be financially free and abundant. Let's get some message cards for this situation. I love that death is at the end of this, that the question was, what is the outcome of the situation bothering you at the moment? And we're ending with death. So that means no matter what's going on, it's going to end. It's the ending. It's change, transformation, new beginnings, okay? You would think that the death card is a bad card, but it's not. It's not. And this is a little bit too many. They turned their back on you. Okay, they turned their back on you. And we have they turned their back on you again. And we have Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Also on the table, we have these cards are flying. We have Scorpio with death. We have Scorpio. Then we also have water signs, so that can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have earth signs, Virgo. We have Capricorn and Aquarius on the table. So this situation could be pertaining to any one of those and signs, or any one of them can be your sign. And we also have Gemini on the table. And we have, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At the bottom of the deck, we also have the Most High loves you, okay? So we have Gemini was the first card. You can be a Gemini. The situation could be pertaining to a Gemini. Or you could just be in your Gemini mood. You might just have to switch it up real quick. Tap into Gemini. And I'm a Gemini. And we definitely have dual personalities. You're being watched on social media. We have they turn their back on you. Okay. So maybe this is what this is. Transitioning because, excuse me. Oh, I hate being sick. Transitioning because of some kind of burden that someone caused you, or you know, anything to do, maybe it's one of these signs that we brought out. And then you have anxious, so maybe because of the situation you're anxious. If it resonates, it resonates. And I'm going to pull one more card. And this came out in the last reading. And as I explained, if there's no gender in tarot. So if you see yourself as an emperor, then you're an emperor. If you see yourself as an empress, then you're an empress. But what's most important is that we're all kings and queens. And at the end of the day, you are in control of your life. Every emotion that we have is meant to be felt. Sadness, happiness, joy, frustration, all of these emotions were meant to be felt. So as I said in the last reading, you're going to hear, because I'm going to go back and finish that reading. Everything is basically there for a reason, and use these feelings that God gives you. If something makes you anxious, you know that that's something you're not supposed to be around. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable or not wanted, again, you know that that's someone you don't need to be around. If something makes you happy, then you know that's someone or something that you do want to feed into, you do want to water and you know, give nutrients to bring life into the situation, you know. So don't get upset when you feel anxious or upset about something. In the moment, it all feels horrible. Trust me, I'm a Gemini. I can be so dramatic. I hate when things feel like the end of the world. But at the same time, you have to keep yourself going. You know, and then we have keep to yourself. So in this transition period, if you need to, just stay to yourself. You know, and I was not going to pick a fortune cookie. But one came out. So I'm going to let it come out. It says courtesy is the password to safety, okay? So if there's something you feel unsafe or uncomfortable, just try being kind. Even if you don't like something, you can step back. You can have boundaries and still be courteous at the same time. Stand on how you feel, say what you need to say, and then keep it moving. You don't want anything or anyone to allow you to come out of your character. So I see this as saying courtesy is the password to safety, even in your own mind. So, you know, being kind to yourself, being open-minded, understanding that any situation that you're going through, you're not the only person to go through this. It's been many before. many before you, and there will be many after you. Many problems before you, and there will be many after you. So just try your best to be patient. Know that you are human. I'm wishing you guys so much love for the holidays, and I wish any issues, financial issues that you may have, burdens, blessings, maybe just the burden of going shopping, going here, having to get this and still pay bills. I'm wishing so much abundance, blessings, and ease on all my listeners and viewers this holiday season, okay? We don't need any more stress. It's been a tough year. Let's start the new year off on a good foot, starting now. You also want to be productive and positive. See my little thing? I usually switch it and it says inspire, but today it says productive and positive. And allow yourself to feel the emotions. Allow yourself to enjoy life even through the hardships, because that's what it's here for. We all have problems. If we were not meant to have problems, we wouldn't. But we have the good days for a reason, and we have the bad days for a reason also, okay? So appreciate everything that comes to you. Gratitude is one of the highest forms of energy to be in, okay? So I must be giving you guys some good messages, because I've been having problems with recording, but you know what? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep putting the messages out there. I love you so much. Wishing you well. I hope this message helps ease into your transition for the holidays, and you keep these things in mind the whole way through, okay? I love you guys. I'll be back probably for an all signs. I'm gonna let the camera charge and cool off because it keeps saying that it's too hot. I have 17, 16, 15, 14 seconds. It's counting down to where it turns off again. So I love you, and I'll see you soon, okay? I hope you enjoyed this message.